Hey Cancer, what's up? So, okay, what deck do I want to use? I want to use this one. So I hope that Libra season is treating you well. So there's some big energy that's coming. That's for sure. It's good for us to be back. I say us, I'm a Cancer too. It's got to be good for us to be back in cardinal energy. So, yeah, so far I see you are focused on creating big change, and in a very practical sense, and very focused on family, home, finances, your business. Yes. All of those things. You don't want to do anything haphazard and willy-nilly, though. Like, you're very serious. It was the exact same cards. You're very serious about, for Cancer, please, for October 2019, for love and money. Very, very serious about making it happen. Whatever it is for you. So, Nine of Swords in reverse. The Hermit. The Two of Wands. The Magician in reverse. The Eight of Swords in reverse. Four of Pentacles upright. This is too many cards, I think. Seven of Swords in reverse. The Ace of Wands upright. The Emperor in reverse. The World upright. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So, Cancers, let me take a look at this. This is interesting and unique. So Nine of Wands up there in reverse. That is an energy of like slow mastery. You definitely feel like you've come out on top, but it's not like it wasn't without a extended beating to get there. Basically, you took a lot to get there. Hermit upright. There's so much transformative energy here. I'll put it that way. You are working diligently on actually, in the physical realm, birthing an idea that you're very, very passionate about. You are looking to see all of the signs of this new cycle moving forward. And I feel like something isn't quite there yet. You have all the manifestation ability that you need available to you, but there's something in the way, and the something in the way, I believe, is your mindset, Cancers. This can be, there's pretty strong Aries presence in this reading with the Emperor and the Magician up in reverse. Excuse me. So the Libra Aries axis, let's talk about that. The sun right now is in Libra. So as viewed, if you viewed the earth, from the sun, the earth itself is sitting in Aries. So I think that this is speaking to this needing to create, but maybe not having the proper abundant mindset about it. With this Four of Pentacles here, you have the ability to manifest anything that you want. Your manifestation capability is extraordinarily strong right now. Okay, with the World too. Like, you are beginning, this is a new cycle. It is underway, but for whatever reason, you've retained some mindset from the past. You've gotten over some of your lack mentality and poverty mindset, but you kind of, in another way, regressed to a past energy of holding on to things that, to maintain your abundance, basically, you need to let go of these things. And you've kind of reverted back to like a scarcity mentality or a scarcity mindset. You aren't feeling, I guess, as victorious as you would like in this current endeavor. And I do believe that there's a factor of, it's your mindset and being too controlling of it. You've got to kind of let things be a little more free form. It's like if you love it, let it go type thing. Like, you've got to let the energy flow better here. There's a very restrictive element to the vibe here. And I mean, I'm even having a hard time communicating it. It's very closed. You need to get into flow better. Hilarious with my channel name, but it's not a joke about that, but you've really got to get in the flow. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with Abraham Hicks or law of attraction stuff, but basically what can happen is if you are wanting something too much, that energy of wanting is going to keep you wanting. You will always be wanting. Okay? You can't over focus on something. You need to be in the flow and know that it is, to allow it to come to you. You have to be in a receptive mindset to receive what it is that you want. This is not a receptive mindset. This is a mental prison of desire, basically. Okay? Desire is important. It's very, very important that you dream and that you set your sights on all of the things that you would like to manifest outside of yourself. You have to know that you can manifest these things outside of yourself. You have the world up right here. This is the overall of the reading. If your energy were to just be more open and in a receptive mode, if you are intentionally open to receive, you will get more. You can't will this or manipulate this or make it into what you wanted. The universe is trying to send it to you. The package is on the way. The package is in the post. It is already queued for delivery, and you need to stop fighting with it. It's like, you get the UPS delivery notification and you go out and start driving all over the neighborhoods trying to intercept the package from the truck. Like, you're trying to figure out what truck it is and is this the right one, and I'm going to hunt them down. I'm going to ask for my thing and I'm going to get it right now. Can't do that. Like, you've got to slow down here. It is on the way to you with the world here. You need to get your magician upright, is what I'm seeing, and that has everything to do with your mindset. Give some advice on this spread for Cancer. Hope. Okay, so don't lose hope. The direction that you're headed in with this, I see this as a new cycle, a creative venture. It's a project. It is a lifestyle. It is a life change. It is something you're very, very passionate about. I'm not necessarily seeing this as a relationship reading. For those of you that were looking for that, sorry, but this is just being in a really actually good place in your life, but maybe you don't understand that all the way. There's a huge need to get grounded here, and a huge need to communicate clearly. Obstacles and challenges came out. Hope upright. And the solar plexus chakra. So there is a lot of yellow in this reading. There's a lot of blue for communication. There's a lot of gray, meaning that you need to get grounded. So don't create negative energy for yourself, is like what I'm getting out of obstacles and challenges, conflict and defeat, hope, Solar plexus chakra. Need to do solar plexus work. Okay. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Solar plexus blockages in general can keep you from your destiny, your happiness, your most true expression of your soul. They keep you from what you're here to do in this lifetime. And it can be very, very damaging to health. This particular chakra is very, very detrimental to your overall health and well-being. So I really need you guys to work on that. If you don't know what it is, like I said, look it up. There's fantastic meditations here on YouTube too that help you visualize and clear the energy physically yourself, because you can visualize going through your chakras and finding cobwebs and dust and clearing them away and rebalancing the chakra and getting it spinning in the direction that it needs to, and you can glow, you can grow your glow and your energy, okay, and bring it into yourself. All right, clearing like that, it would be very, very beneficial, Cancers. The other thing I need you to do is self-care in general. I feel like that is going to be very important, because maybe you're feeling so in your head and embattled and just defeated and like it's an uphill battle the whole way because, excuse me, you're giving of yourself too much. And maybe you feel like you're not getting enough help, or like people aren't giving you that same energy. And if you have to, you got to identify and realize that and stop giving so much, you know. If they're not doing it back for you, I'm not saying everything has to be reciprocal, but you can't, you know, massively overextend yourself trying to assist others when they don't stick their neck out for you like that. Okay. I do see a very practical energy that like you need to meditate, and meditation can be cleaning. That's a very meditative state. And menial tasks that you can free your mind through and sort of zone out and not particularly concern yourself or think about anything, that lets your intuition open up, that lets the universe bring you the positive things that are meant to be coming in. There's this big energy of you, of blockage, of you blocking yourself, of the wrong mindset, of you are in your own way this month. Okay, give me some better background for Cancers on what they need to do in a physical sense to change this. Or what are they doing wrong in the physical sense? Judgment, upright. So, are you... I thought one flipped in the deck. Hold on. It did. The Magician. Upright. Okay. So I said you need to get your Magician upright. And there we go. So, the Judgment upright. The Magician upright. I instantly got the message out of the Judgment upright that are you letting yourself be in a low vibration? Meaning, are you judging other people? Are you judging yourself too much? When you're judging others, you're judging scenarios, you're people watching, you're talking, you're gossiping, that kind of thing. That is all out of your own internal fears. There's a big calling to some quiet, self-reflective time and shadow work. And you can do shadow work quite a bit consciously, but you can also do it through dreams. I suggest starting a dream journal and being very hygienic with your psychic and spiritual energy. So your spiritual body is going to need a lot of your attention this month. So that spiritual etheric body hygiene is going to help you stay grounded, because you really, really need to do some grounding with all this gray present in the reading. The gray is a gift, though, because if you do ground yourself, that is then the ability to manifest and create. Okay. You have the Magician up right now as the advice. So get into the flow, like I was saying. And withhold your like judgmental mind towards yourself and others. And go in when you find yourself being judgmental, when you find yourself being catty or gossipy, or you know, some of those lower, if you find yourself in the lower vibration, like you're angry all day, you're like, what the hell's your problem, biatch to people in traffic and that kind of crap, like pull back and figure out where is that coming from inside yourself. And that's a silly example. I'm sure it's a lot deeper than that from what I'm seeing in the cards, but you get my drift. I'm sure that you know what I'm saying. So, interesting. That's so weird. So, 8 of Swords in reverse. 8 of Pentacles upright. So, in the advice, this 8 of Swords upright turns into the 8 of Swords in reverse. Meaning you need to free yourself of that mental trap energy. It's like putting yourself in a mental trap. I can see where that would come in Libra season for Cancers. If you aren't satisfied with the reactions you're getting from people and your own ability to manifest, you might start internalizing it and turning it into, well, I just need to work harder, and you know, getting in your head and this, that, and the other, and why are they acting that way toward me? And it's a very ungrounded King of Wands in reverse type energy that you could put yourself into if you're really not careful. So don't become a workaholic. Don't try to forget about everything that's concerning you by overworking. Focus on your home. Focus on keeping your own energies cleansed, okay? If there is something that you need to make a very important decision about with this Judgment upright, there is quite positive omen on that. And especially with this 8 of Swords reverse coming out. But please be careful of this character if this is someone in your life. If you have a male fire sign, whether you're a man or a woman, they don't seem to have the most fantastic intentions. Now, on the other hand, you could create wonderful things this month with an Aries, potentially. As advice here, it's telling you, if you have a decision to make, you're going to make the right one, but just don't bury yourself in work, but also don't shrug work. You have to maintain a balance. You need to do the sacral or the solar plexus chakra work for sure. Keep your psychic and etheric body clean. I don't know how much I can drive that home. Any of you that are spiritual practitioners in any way, if you even sort of believe in this, it doesn't matter what your belief system is, what your religion is, there's the potential for you to build a lot of negative energy this month if you're really not careful. And you really, really need to look at your deep mindset about things and your deep attitude. Look up Law of Attraction, please. Abraham Hicks too, of how to receive. You need to be in receptive mode this month, Cancers. It's very, very important because you have a lot of wonderful things here for you. Success is around the corner, and don't put yourself trapped in your head and basically lose sight of it or let go of it, okay? And I'm going to leave it at that. I was thinking about an advice card, but there's not any other thing to do. So I'll see you in other readings, and thank you for being here. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. Hit the like button, and I will see you guys later. Have a great month, Cancers. Bye.